a service of CNC Worldwide.
The Daily is a service of CNC and Jib Jab greetings. I'm Bud Lowell. Your full AccuWeather forecast is always on top of your CNC local page. New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman has filed lawsuits against 12 retail stores across the state for selling synthetic drugs under names such as bath salts and synthetic marijuana. Two of those stores are Rochester area smoke shops, one in the city, one in Henrietta. The drugs are a new kind of intoxicant designed to evade the existing anti-drug laws. So instead of going after the substances themselves, Schneiderman's office is going after the packaging for violation of the state's labeling laws.
It's not sprayed with substance A, it's probably being sprayed with substance B. We don't care. We don't care. If you mislabel it, if you don't accurately tell where it comes from, what's in it, who made it, what the warning should be, we're getting it off the shelves.
Federal and state laws require that all consumer products be labeled to describe the contents, identity of the product, the maker's name and place of business, packer, distributor, and so forth. An undercover video investigation found head shops were labeling synthetic drugs with names like MJ Blueberry Aromatic Potpourri, Bizarro, Amped, or Voodoo, and they were being described as incense, butterfly attractant, glass cleaner, sachets, dietary supplements, and other products. Some had no labels, and most lacked comprehensive ingredient listings. Schneiderman says sale of these synthetic drugs in head shops has contributed to a public health crisis in New York and across the nation. In Rochester, Schneiderman's staff took legal action against Looka Hookah after an undercover investigation revealed that employees were selling and promoting the synthetics. According to his news release, a senior investigator from the Attorney General's office made 4 separate visits in May to the Looka Hookah stores at 452 West Ridge Road and 1635 Henrietta Road. They were sold synthetics and pipes, and the substances were described by a clerk as herbal incenses. The Attorney General's lawsuit has been filed in 12 counties across the state against 16 store locations from Buffalo to Long Island. It seeks an immediate end to the sale of mislabeled drugs. In addition, the lawsuit wants an accounting of all commodities sold or offered for sale, including who is making and distributing them. Changing technologies means a change in policy for the Churchville-Chili Central School District. The Churchville-Chili Board of Education voted Tuesday night to allow students grades 7 through 12 to use cell phones and electronic devices in school. Students will be allowed to use smartphones for both classroom and non-classroom purposes. That includes laptops, netbooks, iPads, Nooks, and Kindles, e-readers, on which students have downloaded books for their reading assignments. It'll be up to the classroom teachers to decide when use of such devices is appropriate. The school board decided cell phones should still be banned during school hours for 5th and 6th graders. They may use them before and after. Kodak has announced a revised management structure as it works through its Chapter 11 bankruptcy. CEO Antonio Perez said in a memo to employees that Kodak will have 3 operating groups: a consumer group led by Laura Cotella, a digital printing and enterprise group led by Phil Faraci, and a graphics, entertainment, and commercial films group. That will be headed by Brad Crutchton. Perez says this gives each group a direct connection to senior management and gives the company a leaner organizational structure. A suspended Irondequoit police officer goes to trial September 17th on an assault charge. The Monroe County District Attorney's Office says Officer Jason Hughes and his brother James are the men seen in a security video assaulting Guillermo Franco Jr. in an East End nightclub May 29, 2011. Both brothers have pleaded not guilty to third-degree assault charges. Jason Hughes was suspended with pay from the Irondequoit PD after the incident, and he remains so. His brother works for the town's highway department, and he is still on the job. As Rochester police put in overtime trying to calm city neighborhoods, there were 3 more shootings Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. 2 men were shot sitting in a car on Genesee Street. They were able to walk into Unity Hospital at Main and Genesee to get help. No arrests yet in that case. 3 men were in the backyard of a house on Chamberlain Street just before 1 a.m. when they say a man came into the yard and tried to hold them up. Police say he fired a shot and 1 man was grazed in the leg. Those injuries were minor. The suspect ran. No arrests have been made. And police say a man was stabbed by his roommate during a fight near the corner of Lake and Lexington Avenues. The victim was taken to Strong Hospital, and he's expected to recover. Police are looking for the assailant. On this page, you can find links to these and other stories, and at the bottom, links to post your own news updates, sports, and salutes directly to us. We take a look at them and then put them up here. Next news as it happens, updates when necessary, and you help tell us when that's going to be. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC News.